I'm sick of being a go-between for you and Dad. Can you please just talk to him directly? I'll even go further and say that you've gone over the top in your obstinacy. You should reevaluate your life and come up with some reasonable options.
Are you? Well, don't bother yourself anymore. You just go about your business and I'll figure out some way to end this issue once and for all.
Come on. You're breaking my heart. I've changed my mind. How can I be of some help?
I'm not asking for the moon. All I want him to do is to give me a written consent for volunteering abroad. When Mary asked to do the same thing years ago, he immediately said to her, go for it. Isn't he doing me an injustice?
But you're too young to travel on your own. On top of that, you'll disrupt your education for frivolous reasons. Don't do anything rash. Patience, and only patience, will go a long way toward achieving your goals.
I can only go a long way if I go my own way. I've had enough of my going by the book. It's time to take the bull by the horn and take a step in the direction of my dreams.
You're undoubtedly going astray, young man. I don't want to get back to the basics and explain to you the importance of being disciplined and organized. You had better get yourself together before the changes in the educational system go into effect.
Go easy on me, for heaven's sake. I'm just trying to go beyond common beliefs and conventions. There's no doubt that education matters, but it's not everything.
You're not only going over the top but against current. 10 years of study are going down the drain. What a waste.
All right, I've made up my mind. I won't back off no matter what you say. I will even go further and go on a hunger strike.
Fair enough. Now, go easy on the bread. You've devoured half of it.
I tend to overeat when I'm irritated or something.
Sure. The hunger strike will certainly make it go further.
Go climb a tree.
Idioms and amp. Expressions. Go further. 1. To say more about something, or make a more extreme point about it.
Example, he was a very fine man, indeed. I'll go further. He was the most courageous man I ever knew.
Idioms and amp. Expressions. Go further. 2. To last longer. Serve more people.
Example, they watered down the soup to make it go further.
Idioms and amp. Expressions. Go come into effect. Of a law, policy, etc., to become official, legitimate, or valid.
Example, the new timetable will come into effect the day after tomorrow.
Idioms and amp. Expressions. Go get back to basics. To return to the fundamental aspects of something.
Example, managers should get back to basics and examine the kind of products people really want. Example, it's time for us all to get back to basics and concentrate on what really matters.
Idioms and amp. Expressions. Go a long way. Of someone, to make success. Of something, useful.
Example, your contributions will go a long way towards helping children in need. Example, we are sure to go a long way as long as we keep up the momentum and maintain the pace of effort.
Idioms and amp. Expressions. Go about your business. To be busy with the things that you do every day.
Example, as the group of pickers went about their business, police said there had been no further incidents. Example, Sarah went about her business, more troubled than ever about Jenny's imminent arrival.
Idioms and amp. Expressions. Go astray. 1. To deviate from what is good or expected.
Example, too much exposure to violence and pornographic scenes make it easy for kids to go astray.
Idioms and amp. Expressions. Go astray. 2. To become lost.
Example, steer clear of foggy areas or you're sure to go astray.
Idioms and amp. Expressions. Go astray. 3. To become fraught with error. To proceed in a way that will not lead to success.
Example, action without knowledge is aimless and tends to go astray.